It was kind of a last-minute decision, but we decided to take a guy's trip up to Mackinaw Island. Ethan and I met at the Bristol Fire Station as we waited for Cody to get off work. As soon as Cody arrived, we headed out on the road. Nothing was more exciting than to be back out on the road again with Ethan and having Cody along on this trip. It was going to be a great time. As we came into Grand Rapids, Michigan, we started to get into a little traffic. Kind of figured we would, but it didn't last very long. Just north of Grand Rapids, we ran into some beautiful colors. This is one of the awesome things about riding in the fall. While following Ethan at one point, I had to laugh as he was leaning over his tank to give his back a break. He looked like a small child on that motorcycle. As soon as we pulled into Cadillac, Michigan for the night, we went and got something to eat at a little Mexican restaurant right across the road from the hotel. It was also very nice of the hotel staff to let us park our motorcycles underneath the awning. Neither Cody or Ethan have ever eaten at a Big Boy's, so this was quite an adventure for them. As we pulled into Traverse City, it's really kind of cool how the road just kind of meets Lake Michigan. Such a beautiful ride. We continued along the coast on our way to Petoskey, and one of the most exciting parts of this trip was going to be a visit through the Tunnel of Trees. I was excited because of the kind of windy roads that you get through the Tunnel of Trees, and was looking forward to Ethan to have his first real experience on some twisty roads. It didn't take us long once we were in the Tunnel of Trees to realize we kind of picked the wrong time to be there. During the weekends, it's extremely busy, especially this time of year when the fall colors begin to come out. As we made our way through the Tunnel of Trees, it was very evident that we were going to have sore hands due to being on the clutch and the brakes the entire time. Traffic was very busy. Once you get out of the Tunnel of Trees, you come across Legs Inn. We went inside to see how long it was going to be for dinner. They advised us it was going to be about 2.5 to 3 hours. So we decided just to walk around the grounds before we took off towards Mackinaw. And I'll tell you what, the grounds of this restaurant are absolutely beautiful. The views from the bluff are just stunning over Lake Michigan. I had no idea until I seen this view that I was actually traveling with a couple of ninjas. Once we arrived in Mackinaw City, we decided to catch a little bit of supper. After we ate, we walked around the grounds a little bit just to see what we could find. Cody and Ethan were playing around with their cameras on their phones, and I actually thought this photo turned out pretty cool. Obviously, took advantage of some photo ops. Once we got done taking pictures, it was time to cross the bridge. Ethan's first time crossing this bridge. Actually, it was Ethan's first time up here. I kept telling him to cross over onto the graded part of the road, but he wouldn't do it, even though I told him people would ask him if he did. Ethan even used the phone mounted on his motorcycle to get some video of us crossing the bridge. The view from the St. Ignace side of the bridge is absolutely awesome. On our way home the following day, we ran into a bit of traffic just north of Grand Rapids. I kind of weaved in and out a little bit to see if I could see what was slowing us down. It wasn't much further down the road that we realized we were at the tail end of a Trump rally that was pulling into a rest stop along the interstate. Once we got done checking out the Trump rally, we decided it was time to continue our journey home. Going through Grand Rapids this time caused us no issues, and we continued to motor down the highway. This was a short weekend trip, but had a blast riding with Ethan and Cody. Hope to do it again soon.